Welcome to the live, everyone. Today is September 1st, and I'm just going to get everything set up here, and then we have got some orders to pack. All right. I was just taking some pictures of Janelle's journal that we just finished, so I've got everything like scattered around, all my cute little charms, but let me get those out of the way. Okay. Welcome here, you guys. How are you all? I am just starting up and we have got quite a few orders to work on. Tindai, hello. I'm so glad you could make it today. That worked out so perfectly. How was everyone's weekend? Tindai, did you guys have a holiday today as well? Hey Deborah, hey Nicole. Welcome here, you guys. Marg, hello. How was the long weekend for you all? No. Oh, first day of school. Okay, yeah, I don't have any kids in school yet, so I don't even notice those things that much. Oops, I put the O in the Q. Got a few new charms. Well, that was just some restocks of my pink alphabet charms, and then I have a bunch more pom-poms. I also got these fruit charms. I don't know, what do you guys think about these ones? I've got, like, they're just quite large. They're very cute, but I couldn't tell in the, like, the product description how big they were going to be. Yeah, I feel like they're very cute, but they're kind of too big. I know, there's a cucumber, but all the rest are fruit. I don't know why there's a random cucumber in there, because literally everything else, like kiwis, oranges, grapefruit, lemons, strawberries, watermelon, and then a random cucumber. Okay. Deborah, one question. Deborah, I'm trying to think here. Sometimes Etsy does this weird thing where they assume that every journal is going to be sent as a separate package. I don't know why they do it or when, but if it looks like that's what it's doing, then no, then I'll refund the extra postage that they charge you. So if it's charging like two separate amounts for the two journals, then yes, unfortunately the price did go up because of all this tariff stuff. But if it's if it's like the price looks like it's reflecting two completely separate packages, that's incorrect. I will refund the shipping overages as long as you just send me the amount that, you know, Etsy actually made you pay. Like, sorry, not send me the amount you are paying the amount, but like message me what amount Etsy made you pay for shipping so that I can see that. But yeah, these are very cute. I don't know if I'm going to unpack them just yet because they're so big, so I'm not sure how much we'll use them, but we'll see if there's a demand for them. Okay, and I know I'm seeing a few of you guys who placed orders already in here. I was going to start with Summers, but I feel like I should just start with someone who's here. So, Tindai, why don't we start with yours? Since you're here, and I know it's a lot later for you. Okay. Tindai ordered a brown journal, or sorry, espresso, now that we've got the names locked in. I can call them by name. And you chose charm and name page, but we're going to do all three if you want them, because today the Labor Day special is to get an additional customization. So if you ordered just two, you'll get the third one free. If you ordered one, you can choose the second one free. If you ordered none, you can choose one. You know how it works. So yeah, I can do that for you as well, Tindai. So let's start with charms, and then we'll get into the name page. Do you already know what kind of charms you like? Or do you want me to show you some? Just gonna check over your journal while you let me know that everything looks good. Yes, that's the thing, Nicole. So the journals, one journal is pretty much exactly £1. So it's like right on the line that tends to, you know, tip the scale to be a more expensive shipping option. So one journal is going to get, you know, like kind of standard shipping at a lower rate. But as soon as you tip that over to 2, it does get quite a bit more expensive. Going from 2 to 3, it shouldn't really get more expensive because now it's in that higher weight class. But yeah, as long as Etsy is not charging you for like 2 separate packages, it is normal for the shipping to increase, you know, a fraction of the original cost when you add a second journal, because it's tipping the scale from £1 to 2. And I think like 0 to 1 is typically in a, you know, kind of in one price range, and then like 1 to 3 or something like that is kind of the next step up. So that is one reason for it. Golden heart with an M on it and a golden bow. Yes, on separate ribbons, absolutely. This is the first golden heart one to go out. Those ones are so fun. They remind me of little lockets. And then one of these golden bows, Tindai. I am assuming, because those are my only golden bows. I do have lots of pink bows, but for golden bows, that is it. No problem, Anna. Yeah, unfortunately, shipping is just like, it's such an annoying part of having a small business, because it is so expensive, especially now with the tariffs. Like, I know so many more people would love to just buy a journal if it wasn't like, you know, the extra costs that come after that. And I really wish that I, you know, could offer free shipping for you guys, but then I would be like paying you to take my journal. So it just doesn't make sense. But yeah, shipping is a pain. I'm happy to answer whatever questions I can, but unfortunately it's not always like super cut and dried. Okay. Pinch that all the way. Whoops. Pinch that one too tight. Oh, these little jump rings. There we go. All right, and then Tindai, you chose a name page as well. What would you like for your name page? Key color, doodle, what do you have in mind? All right, there we go. We've got your gold heart M with a gold bow. I don't think we'll start Ivy's today, unless suddenly a bunch of people who ordered journals aren't here today, then maybe we would, but yeah, I think today we're mostly just going to focus on packing journals since it was the launch today and we do have quite a few orders to fill. Tindai stacked calligraphy, doodle something dog related, paws and hearts will be found. Okay, cool. And would you like it to be in brown, like matching the cover color? Or what are we thinking? I'm just gonna start swatching browns. Unless you tell me differently, which you can. Not locked into brown here. Blue and brown, okay, cool. Alrighty, well, let's bring in a blue then. Do you want to choose your exact blue or do you want me to choose? Or your exact blue and brown, I guess. Oop. Let me know if you have a preference on any of the colors today, and if not, I'll just get started with your name page. I can choose it? Okay, cool. I mean, you know me, I am a sucker for the soft colors, so I'll probably go with these two. I feel like they're very cute together. And we'll do this, and then I want to get your what you want for your cover customization, and then we will move on to the next one, whoever's here next. So let's T. Hey Ronnie, how are ya? What are you guys all doing with your day off today? Those of you who have one. My parents had the day off work, so I sent my kids over to their house for the morning. My kids are still like, well, especially my youngest, because he's just one, he still does 2 naps, so they're not really at an age where they're easy to just, you know, pack off and send to Grandma and Grandpa's house, because you kind of have to fit it in between 2 naps. That's also why I'm late to my live, because it just always takes a while trying to leave from my parents' house, because they're always having so much fun when we get there. But they had a great time, of course. All right, let's do some little puppy paw prints coming across the page here in our light brown. But yeah, that let me get a little bit of extra work done this morning. I still had all of the like soft launch journals just kind of lying around for me to use for like promotional content, you know, snap some pictures and some reels and stuff. But I packed those up to go in the mail this afternoon or tomorrow whenever we get into town, and did some content as well with Janelle's bullet journal so that I can send that off to her now that it's completely done. And I'm trying to migrate some of my Etsy stuff over to Shopify, so I did a little bit of work on that this morning too, but it's one of those things that I feel like should be super easy, but I always run into all these little snags, so who knows when that'll actually be ready. But that's how my day has been, just kind of trying to catch up on some things I've been wanting to do for a while, but I just struggle to find the time to do them. Where's my white gel pen? Ooh, last day of work, that is exciting. And paws and hearts. I will add some hearts to this in just a moment. And Tindai, do you know what you would like for your cover customization? I feel like this blue looks like almost, I don't know, it almost looks neon in a way on camera, but it's such a nice soft blue. The word happiness, okay. And would you like to pair a doodle with it or just the word happiness? Trying to decide, because I haven't done any portion of like the gold foil customizations on camera yet, so I'm trying to decide if I should just like make the little note here or design it like right here on live on Procreate and then just print it and iron it, or sorry, cut it and iron it later. Just the word. Okay, I'm gonna write this on your card for now. Yeah, I just can't decide what amount of the... Aw, thank you so much for your order, Tindai. I appreciate all your support over the years. I just can't decide how much of the gold foil part to do on camera, because I can't do the whole part. I don't really have the setup for it, but... Okay, Tindai was here, and I know Iris is also from overseas, so it's a lot later for her, so let's do Iris next. And then... we can do some North Americans. But Iris, thank you so much for your order too. Beige or brown pom-pom and a leaf slash flowers slash sparkle charm on separate bookmarks. Cool. All right, Iris, so you said you wanted one of the light brown charms. I kind of have two variations here. Well, let me put them on the cover so you can see which one you like, one or two. Oh, no worries, Iris. Catch me up. What are you thinking for charms now? Or I can, you know, give you a little charms tour if you want to double check and see what I've got. Sounds good. So for letters, we have the white, the gold, pink, black, and the heart locket. I guess not every letter has every color. Do you know which kind you want me to prioritize looking for? M looks like it has every option, and so does B. White, gold, pink M. Pink M, black B. Okay, let me pull those out for you and see how you like it. All right, we've got black B, pink M. And I'm guessing these are for your kids' initials? Is that what you're thinking? Okay, do you want these plain or do you want to choose like a charm to go along with each kid? And then they kind of each have like one ribbon bookmark with their initial and a charm. Unless that's too much. I don't want charms to get too crowded, but if you want to try it, we can try it. Yes, you can choose more if you want to. I don't know how many charms is going to be like kind of max capacity as far as it just looking a little cluttered, but we can totally try it and see if you like it. Because yeah, I feel like if you are going to use this in any way for your kids, that would be kind of cute to like, you know, have a bookmark that tracks with like if you're doing, you know, monthly updates for your daughter or something, have like one bookmark that tracks with her updates and one that tracks with your son's updates. That would be cute. Or however you decide to use it. Ooh, so you already have his name locked in? That's exciting. Okay, this strawberry is just a bit too bulky to share this loop. Let me do this one separate. Oh yeah, don't feel like you have to share. Would you like to pair another charm with his letter as well? I've never had my kids' names chosen in advance, but if I did, I wouldn't share even a hint about them. Be a bit boyish. That's a good question. Admittedly, I don't have a ton of boyish charms. I do have like little stones in certain colors. Like, I can show you what I mean in just a sec. I'm sure you've seen them before on my live, but nobody's used one in a while, so they might not be, you know, fresh in your guys' minds. I do have little bees, like a little bumblebee, or it's not really a bumblebee, but it's a bee. Okay, just let me clip this one and then I'll show you what I would think of for boys. Oh, birthstone, that's a cool idea. Okay, so I've finally got the M and the strawberry on there. Cute pair. And then let me show you what I was thinking for boy. For boy, I have turtle, bee. Those would be like the two that might be most boyish. If you wanted to stay on the fruit theme, like a lemon can be boyish. And then in here, I've got just like some randoms, like, yeah, an octopus or a fish or dolphin, horseshoe, guitar, star, yeah, these drawers, when I take them all the way out, they're just kind of a pain to put back in. Or I have all these stones if you want just kind of like a accent color. Yeah, the stars definitely could be boyish too. I've got some little stars, little stones that are kind of just color accents. Or there's one of these, little bee, turtle, lemon. I love the stones, Iris. These ones, well, I used to have like such a small fraction of the number of charms I have now, but these ones used to be so popular, like getting a letter and a stone. But lately they haven't gotten as much action, especially since I got the pom-poms. But yeah, I see I have some like kind of yellowish, some deep gray, black, white, deep blue, a brighter blue, kind of orangish. Yeah, turquoise. What pairs with the brown? Okay, so we've got the brown on one hand, and then we've also got the pink M with the strawberry. And we'll go black B. I feel like either of those stones would pair really nicely with the journal. Honestly, so many of these would, they're just like pretty neutral, you know? The turquoise. Any thoughts? Got a few stone options, or a bee, a turtle, a lemon. Or there was that drawer of randoms. They're just kind of unpredictable. I see a banana. I see a popsicle, an octopus, the light one. This one. I like the light stones as well. Oh yes, one that's a little smaller. Let me see here. That one's like a tiny bit smaller. That one would be smaller, but it's more white. Ooh, I found a cute little one. This one was so small I barely even noticed it, but it's got like a light blue tint to it, but it's very nice and small. Hey Kristen, how are you? Sorry, I ask a million questions. Do you mean the last one that I put out or the last one in the row? I'm gonna put them up here. You can just tell me one or two to simplify things. One or two. And then let me get all these other charms out of the way. Oh, a road trip. Nice. Did you guys travel to see family for the long weekend? Okay, that makes sense, Iris. That's what I thought, but the, you know, one-sided talking can be challenging to make sure I'm understanding everything right before I actually dive in and do it. Hey, hey, welcome here. I love the light blue. I can't believe I didn't see that one earlier, Iris. So cute. Okay, and then I'm gonna get these onto the ribbons, but why don't you let me know what you're thinking for name page? If you would like a name page, because yeah, that's the kind of launch day offer, is that you can get one customization for free. So since you ordered charms and the cover, if you want a name page as well, you can get that for free. All right, we've got the B. For the front, memories and stacked calligraphy. Okay. I know, the little strawberry is so cute. Sure, we can match it on the name page. Do you have a color in mind, or I don't know, anything sort of key doodle or anything that you want on the name page? Since it's for both. Yeah, right. Hey, Lauren. Welcome here. So Iris, do you have just memories would be nice? Matching the colors to the journal? Okay. Okay. Cool. Then we can do memories. These are kind of the 3 browns that are kind of in that similar palette. We could do stacked, moving down from one to the next, like start with the lighter one and move downwards on the page. Does that sound good? Think 1 sec on the doodle. Okay. I might jump in and do that stacked kind of gradient look, and then you can let me know what you're thinking. Okay, so memories. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Is this the one? Yes. Hey, Christina. Lauren, we're working on Iris's journal order right now. She's got a custom name page, charm, and cover. Oh yes, absolutely. Iris, the light one was $9.92. This one was a zebra mildliner brush, and actually this one was a Lyra Aqua Brush Duo. It does have a name on it, but you can't buy them separately. Van Dyke Brown. But yeah, you can't buy just the individual colors of those, unfortunately. I'm sure there's a Tombow that matches. I just don't have it because I have this one. So I don't need it. Aw, thanks, Alex. I am so obsessed with these new colors. Even though I feel like, I don't know. You guys know I lean towards the more like earthy toned things. So like my last collection was really perfect for that. Like the vanilla, the moss, the clay, they were all very earthy. And this one I decided to go in a different route. And I honestly love them, even though they're not the typical colors I would choose. But I did choose one for myself and start setting up some yearly spreads just for the next 3 months or 4 months. September through to the end of the year. Hearts and sparkles for the doodles. Sure. Do you want those in color? We could do like a light blue to match the blue stone and a light pink to match her letter, or we could do them in brown. I chose a green one for myself, and I haven't done any customizations to it yet. I am going to do a cover and charms and stuff, but I just started, because the name of the journal was matcha, I just did some very quick little matcha-y doodles for my yearly spreads. I'm kind of meh on how my yearly spreads are turning out, but it was a very spur of the moment decision. The espresso is definitely more brown. It's like a very soft brown, definitely like more grayish undertones rather than like reddish undertones, but it's definitely brown. Match the doodles to the colors. Okay. And you said hearts and sparkles? Yes. All right. Let me add the white gel pen. And then for the cover of the journal, you said you just want memories stacked, right? Stacked on the front. Perfect. Sounds great. And Iris and Tindai, do you guys have white gel pens already? Or a nice one? Because you guys have been here for years. I would love to throw in some extra little goodies that would actually be helpful to you. I know you guys can't order, well, not that anyone needs to order often, but I know you guys don't order often because you're way overseas and the shipping is so much more expensive. So if there's any little goodies that I can throw in that would be helpful, let me know. Let me write down, yeah, memories stacked on the cover. You'd love a good one? Perfect. How about, do you have like a good gel pen you like to use, or like do you have the Tombow Fudenosuke washi stickers, anything like that that I can add in to top you up? Oh, that's the wrong one. Silly me. I have too many Okay, we got one of these. I don't know if Tindai is still here, but I'm gonna assume that she could use a white gel pen. Because who couldn't? Yes, of course. No problem, Tindai. Sorry, bumped the table here. Okay, so we did Tindai, we did Iris. Is there anyone else here right now who placed an order today and would like to have it packed on live? I think I'm just gonna do the cover designs off camera, just because it doesn't work for me to do the whole process on camera because it's all over the place. I've got my cutting machine over there, I've got my heat press over there. It's not a smooth thing to showcase on camera, but I could do bits and pieces if you were really interested sometime, but I think for today I'll just kind of take note of what you want on the front and then I will put it together off camera later on. No problem, you guys. Okay. Oh, so many of you guys are here. You guys seriously are the OGs. Okay, Dana, sorry, is anyone in a rush? If not, Dana mentioned her that she was here first, so I'll go with her first unless someone's in a rush to get out here. Then we'll bump you to the front of the queue. Oh yes, the white gel pen, it's a Languo, Languo. No idea where you can find them individual. I've been getting them in bulk, but I'm sure you can find them. Like they've got to be, I don't know, Amazon? Somewhere on the internet. Okay, no one's in a rush. Then we're gonna start on Dana. But yeah, if you guys are here and you're like wanting your order packed today and you're in a hurry, just let me know. We're flexible around here. So let's do Dana. So Dana ordered a brown, espresso journal, book themed customizations, cover Dana with a book, name page Dana with a book, charms D with a horseshoe or an, ooh, I do have a horseshoe that no one has asked for. Yes, go have a good sleep, Iris. This horseshoe has been here since the dawn of time and nobody has taken it. It's so cute. There it is, Dana. And you said the letter D. Do you know what style you would like? I've got, well, let me make sure I have them all available in a D. Ooh, I don't have a black D, but I do have white, gold, or pink. I can take those each out and let you see what you like paired with the horseshoe. Or if you've changed your mind, let me know, yeah, about the horseshoe. I don't want to just lock you into that if you have other options. Because yeah, I don't have any book-related charms. And animals, I have mostly bugs or cats. Do the gold D? Okay, perfect. There we go. And then for your name page, you said Dana with a book theme. Do you have key colors that you'd like for that? Color or colors? Oh yeah. Like an open book with like leaves and flowers coming out of it, is that what you mean? Oh yeah. Okay, cool. Yes, we can absolutely do that. Open to whatever color. Are you sure you don't have a favorite? Because if it's me choosing, I'm gonna go brown and green pretty much every time. The only silver charm that I have, Eve, is these silver coffee to go cups. Everything else has a gold base. Brown and green is good? Okay, cool. Then let's do that. Okay, you got your charms on. Let me grab a good brown for this. What am I thinking? Okay, so I'm thinking D-A-N-A with the book lying open here and the sprigs kind of coming around by your name. So let's jump into that. Do a nice big D. All right, and I will add some white gel pen on there, but first I want to do the book. So we're gonna do it lying open kind of over here. There's the spine. Oh yeah, sure. Thought you changed your name about the name page and I was like, oh, a little late. Already locked that in, but the front cover we can change. All right, we'll do an open book. Like so, and then I'm gonna add some flowers onto there. Thank you for your order, Andrea. Just saw that come through. All right, and let's bring in a nice, soft, like peachy sort of color for these flowers. Oh, I was gonna put another little flower over here, wasn't I? And I feel like we need just a few itty bitty sparkles over here. And then we'll do some white gel pen. All right, how's that, Dana? Let me darken up these pages just a touch. On camera, you can barely even see that they're there. Oh, good. And so for your cover, let me reread what you said so that I can make myself a little note on here. You said, okay, reading journal with the sprigs or a book. Okay. I will get on that. Yes, Tina, this one I love. It's the Languo, Languo. It's awesome. It writes very clearly. The one thing is you can't flip the page too quickly, which I have a bad habit of doing just because it is so inky. It will smear onto the next page. You got to kind of let it set for a bit. But it's very beautiful. Well, thank you so much for your order, Dana. I appreciate you guys. And who would like to go next? I know Ronnie said you would come back tomorrow, but you're welcome to do yours now if you, I think you were the next person before to kind of jump in the queue after Dana. So Christina, the reason why I bought them in bulk is because I want to include them in my journal kits whenever I end up launching those. I have so many stationery pieces lying around because I kind of went all gung-ho with these journal kits and then had to put them on hold to finish up the pre-made journals and then launch these. And so now I'm hoping to get back into that. But yes, assuming everything goes smoothly with launching the journal kits, these will be part of the journal kits. I won't sell them on their own, but I will sell them as part of a journaling kit. All right, who would like to be next for packing their order? Anyone who's here who ordered, who wants to have it packed on live? For Dana, we did a little book themed name page, and then she's got a D charm with a horseshoe. And then I haven't been doing the process of cover customizations on live, but this is one that I did for summer. Most of them are going to be stacked calligraphy though. This was one of my testers. But yeah, for Dana's, we're going to do reading journal on the front with a little book related doodle. Alex, perfect. Let's get you in there, Alex. Alex. I'm just looking through my orders here. There we go. Ooh, a blue one. We haven't packed up a blue yet today. It was so funny when I opened these spots today. So the other day when I just opened like 3 of each color, the brown ones were the last to sell. And I was so surprised because I love the brown ones. And I feel like so many people love a good like neutral, you know? But those 3 brown ones were the last to sell. And then today when I opened more, I sold like only brown ones for the first like 2 hours that I had the listings open. So here's our first blue one that we get to pack up together. And let me see what you requested, Alex. Alex in purple, cat charm or purple stone. Okay, so we're going the purple theme. Let me show you what I've got for charms for that. Alex in purple, cat charm or purple stone or something. Okay, let me show you just everything that comes to my mind when I hear you ask for a purple charm. First of all, I'm going to lead with this one. I do have a purple cat that looks like that. I know you said cat charm or purple. I do have other purples in this kind of mix bag as well. I've got this cute little purple mermaid tail. But let me show you what other purples I have. I do have some purple pom-poms that I haven't really unpacked yet, but that would look very cute with the light blue journal. I have got purple. Oh, I had purple butterflies. I guess they are gone. Only pink butterflies and blue left. For purple stones, I do have some kind of purplish stars. For stones though, I don't actually have any purple in here. I see. So yeah, I've got purple cat, purple pom-pom, purple star. There's probably some of these moths that are purple if you want like a bigger, well, probably. I don't even know. I haven't looked at all of them. They're all different and I don't remember any particular one. The cat? Okay. And then did you want to pair that with anything else, Alex? We could pair it with a purple pom-pom on the other one, or with an A or something else. The pom-pom, perfect. Sounds good. Oh, Suzette, as soon as you lead with "I'm legitimately" in all caps, I know that you're not legitimately. So thank you for the giveaway. Okay, and then pom-pom. Ay. I'm rusty with these pliers. Come on. Okay, there we go. Let's put that star away. And you said Alex in purple for your name page. Would you like paw print sort of thing to match the cat theme? Hey, Patty. Christina, do you mean like these empty journals? Because I don't think I'll need to release any more yet tomorrow. I haven't nearly sold out of the ones that I opened up today. Oh, for sure, Lauren. I can show that. But yeah, I opened 10 of each color today. And simply because I am working with a new shipping provider to try to navigate all of this tariff stuff. And so I didn't want to open all of them in case suddenly I would sell out of all of them before I've even done a trial run with this new shipping partner. So that's why I opened 10 of each. And then once I kind of have, my batch ready to go, I'll send the first batch off with my new shipping partner. And assuming that goes well, I'll open the rest right away. I don't plan to ever let it get down to 0, but I just wanted to be cautious with releasing them. I know, they're so cute. They're just really big for a charm. So that's why I wasn't sure if I should unpack them, but they are very cute little. Yes, Tindai, have a good sleep. Thank you so much for joining and ordering and watching my replays. All right, so let me find a purple for Alex. I'm pretty sure this is the purple that I'm looking for. Yes, that matches the cat beautifully. And you're asking to see Dana's name page, which we have right here. Did a little open book with some flowers and leaves coming out of it for Dana. This will be her reading journal. Holly, do you mean like the full every page hand-drawn kind of situation? Okay, and then Alex, I'm just trying to see, did you want stacked calligraphy or should we do a sideways one? Anything specific? No problem, Lauren. I'm not entirely sure, Holly. That kind of depends how things go with sending out the pre-made journals. I plan to continue opening custom slots as I have the ability to, but the more other orders I pack, the less time I have for that kind of stuff. Just, I don't have extra Basically any second of the day that my kids are sleeping, I'm already giving to this, so I don't really have extra time slots I can open up. So with the time slots that I have, I am either doing this, like packing just empty journal orders, or packing custom orders. So I hope that that will leave time for another custom spot to open up before 2026, but I really don't know how things are going to go, especially with launching the pre-made journals in a few months. I'm anticipating those to be even more popular than these, so it's really hard for me to say how much time I'm going to have between now and 2026 to open more custom slots. Javaya, yes, I have done some some reading journals, sorry. It's I don't have like a kind of set template for pages that I offer in a reading journal, but if someone orders a custom journal and says, hey, I want this to be used as my reading journal, and then tells me what types of pages they want, then I will totally do it. And I've done that a couple of times in the past. I think just 2. Yes, Holly, there will be, so my pre-made journal, which I did all of the art on my iPad, and then they're going to be printed directly into these type of journals. Ooh, I see the puzzle piece. Good thing I looked up. Those will be available October, November, sometime in there. Oops, sorry guys. Oh, thank you for your order, Nicole. All right, sorry, I gotta put my hair back up. Normally it's nice and cool in the basement, but today I am just feeling toasty, and having big fluffy hair does not help with that. Just a second. All right, so Alex will do some paw prints on here. And then, oh yeah. And then we'll move on to the next order. I am so excited for the pre-made journals too. Yeah, the last time I made pre-made journals, I still liked them, but I definitely didn't put as much like thought into them. Honestly, I just like copied and pasted every doodle that I did. Like I would draw the doodle once and then just copy and paste it onto like every page. It was so fast though. I finished designing that whole journal in like less than a month. And the pages that I did, I don't know. I just feel like I've grown a lot as an artist since then. And so I'm really excited to see how this journal turns out. And just like, yeah, back then, I think I've talked about it before, I didn't really engage with my audience like at all. Like I would just kind of post a YouTube video and then disappear. So I didn't get any audience feedback. Like what types of pages do you want? Nothing like that. And so the pages that I chose were just very generic and like kind of meh. I also had a lot less pages than I'm going to have in this next one. So it just wasn't, you know, as much to work with. So I'm really excited because this one I feel like has a lot more like intentionality behind it. All right, Alex. Thank you so much for your order. And I believe Deborah, is that who said you were next? And yes, the promo for today, for those of you who didn't see my stories, is because today is launch day, we're doing 1 free customization. So there are 3 options for customizations. You can get custom charms, like Alex chose these 2. You can get a custom name page as well as a custom cover design. I'm not doing these on the live because it's just a little bit more complicated. And so Alex ordered custom name page, got the custom charm as her freebie. The other orders today have chosen 2 customizations, gotten the 3rd one free. So whatever, did I miss something on the L? Oh, like that time, oh yeah. You guys don't miss a thing. So yeah, if you order 1 customization, you get to choose another one for free. If you order 2 customizations, you get to choose, like, just get the 3rd one for free. So that is the kind of running promo for today being launch day. So thank you so much for your order, Alex. Have you decided on the color names for the pre-made? Ooh. Yeah, Stevie, she did choose a cat charm just now. Not the ones that you're thinking of, though. She chose a purple cat to go with her purpley theme. I'm gonna just let this one sit open for a sec and then move on to Deborah. Ooh, a pink journal. We haven't packed one of those yet today. It's just automatic today, Christina. Although I should say too, I did do a new code. So it used to be live 50 because I had this dumb thing in my shop where, well, again, I did some Etsy training and they were like, always run different sales, you know, price your items with the assumption that they're always going to sell for like 30 to 50% less because you're always running sales. And so that's what I did. But then it was just so annoying having to always restart the sales. And it was dumb because like Etsy doesn't drive my sales. I do. So like as long as I just tell my customers what the codes are, whatever. So now the code is live stream, which technically only gets you 10% off instead of 50, but that's because I went and lowered the prices of everything in my shop by 40% and then added a 10% off code. So still the same price, but just less annoying hoops for me to jump through. Okay, Deborah. Ribbon, blue octopus, and a turtle. Ooh, creative. Well, let me pull those out for you, Deborah, and then you tell me what you think. Those are the 2 charms in question. You let me know what you think about those, Deborah. You like them both, or you like just one of them? Oh, okay, you like both of them? Okay. Do you want those on separate ribbons? Usually when people do 2, I often put them together, but I feel like these 2 I would just naturally separate onto separate bookmarks, if that's okay with you. Yeah, that makes sense. Michelle, the journals are A5 size, a standard A5, which in centimeters is roughly 15 by 20, but I honestly don't remember how to say that in inches. I think 15 inches is about, or 15 centimeters is about 6 inches. Nice, Stevie. Archer and Olive, that's where I got my first like legit bullet journal from, other than like the garbage one that I got from Michael's. A5, sorry. Yeah, so you know like US letter, A4, A5, A6, it's an A5. So let me just pull out my ruler to show you. This is my 6-inch ruler. It's like it's almost 6 inches long and then almost 8 inches tall. Probably about 8 inches because the 6 inches is here. For the name page, you'd love some sea life, octopus, turtle, jellyfish. Okay, cool. Sounds good. Oh, for sure, Christina. Whoop, I can show you my charms. I might just finish Deborah's journal first. Oh, Stevie. That sounds cute. A whole bookcase on the cover? I still haven't decided what I want to do with the covers as far as like if I should just lock in a few doodles. But right now I think I'm just going to draw them all by hand while I can still manage it. So like Dana asked for a book on her covers, so I'll figure that out, doodle a little book. But at some point I'll probably like narrow it down to like choose from these, you know, 8 cover doodles or something. But for now I'm just doing them all by hand. Okay. Deborah with Sea Life. Let's keep that green out. And get a blue. Is this the blue I had here? Yeah, that one's cute with the octopus. Oh no, not that one. A whole bookcase, that sounds very cute. Like I feel like I've seen journals that have like, you know, a cute little book on the cover, but bookcase is new. I like that idea. Where's the blue that I'm thinking of? No, I keep swatching the same one. Like that lid looks nothing like the blue in there. I'm thinking of something different. Where are you? That one matches the octopus pretty well. Maybe the name in pink or coral. Okay. Yes, we can do that. What do we think? Stacked or sideways? I could do sideways and then have like little mini like turtles and octopus and stuff. You like the last blue? Okay, perfect. I'm gonna keep this lighter one out too in case I want some bubbles, but we will use the last blue. Could do sideways and then just do like little mini guys, or we could do not sideways. Okay, then let's do this. So we want D, E, okay. Let me see what green I have to pair with. No. Is that my best option? Okay, maybe I will use that then. I have never done a diagonal name, Christina. I'm sure it would work. Deborah, an ocean life doodle instead of a name? Yes, we can do that. Oh, Jack, yes, I have. I have, and I hope that you guys like it. How would you feel, Deborah, about a little blue seahorse up here? I just feel like my seahorse doodles are a bit cuter than my octopus. But I can do an octopus if you want. Fabulous. Cute. I like seahorse doodles. They look so cute with white gel pen. Thank you for the order, Catherine. Danielle, just stamps at the moment. I don't make my own stickers, and they're just the options that I've seen to like do kind of print on demand style are quite expensive for the buyers, so I never do them. Little seahorse up here. No, I don't have stamps available right now. I'm sorry to get your hopes up, but you guys can help me decide maybe. I'm working on an alphabet set right now. I should just show you what I've got. Okay, let me finish this and then give a charms tour and then show you some alphabet options. I'm gonna add white gel pen to these guys, don't worry. They all look a little blah. We'll breathe some more life into them in just a second. Okay, so let's do white on the name. All right, and then this little guy. Yes, Shaylee, there is a deal right now. You get one customization free for any order placed today. So, yeah, if you order 2 customizations, I'll give you the third one for free. If you order just one, you can choose a second one. You know how it works. Eyes, I can do eyes. I don't usually put eyes on my animals, like, ever. Ugh, I'm hesitant to do eyes. Oh yes, use the new code is live stream. I changed up all the pricing. So the price itself did not change, but now it's just an easy 10% off instead of having my things overpriced and then 50% off. That was dumb. I was following a little Etsy tutorial and it was just annoying for me. So yeah, the code is live stream. It's only 10% off, but that's because I lowered my prices by 40%. So now you're still getting the same price, but just makes things simpler on my end. Okay, what kind of design am I gonna do here? Well, I could do like an actual turtle shell sort of design on one of these guys. And maybe on this little guy, I'll just do some little like flowers or something. Yeah, sorry, Lauren. I don't think I'll get around to Ivy's custom today because I've got orders to pack. But the reason I did it this way is because Ivy isn't available today. So that's why I figured today would be primarily an order packing game. Or day game. Okay, Deborah. And then for the cover, would a turtle, like a little turtle doodle right in the middle be good? Is that what you're thinking? Let me use the blue here. I haven't started it yet, Lauren. No, I'm waiting until Ivy is actually here to start it. Because I've done a few name pages for Ivy, but she's always been very like, not a strong opinion. She just will like kind of let me go with the flow for name pages. But for her journal, she gave a lot more guidance. So I want to make sure that we're headed in the right direction before I get too far into it. Sea creature doodle. There we go. Thank you so much for your order, Deborah. Now, I did say what was next. Oh yeah, charm tour, and then stamp preview. Let's do that next. Thank you so much, Shaylee. Yes, Paige, we're just filling orders today. We were blessed with many orders today, so we're gonna work on those. Thank you all so much for ordering, really and truly. Starting off the charm little tour here, we've got all the letter charms. So I have gold, pink, white, black, and heart lockets in most letters. Obviously, in some letters, not all of those options are available because people buy them, but that's kind of the baseline. And then here, finish the alphabet. I've got these colored stars as little like accent ones, colored stones, same sort of thing. Little like diamonds, cute little accent. This is where it gets a little bit more fun. This drawer has lemons and strawberries up at the top. Then we have these leaves. These flowers come in 3 colors. There's the white, and then you can see a lighter pink and a deeper kind of reddish pink. I've got a whole bunch of different pink bows. Some are larger, some are smaller, like this one. Pink bows, and then I have my gold bows, which match the little cover icon almost perfectly. They're so cute. And I designed those covers way before I even found these charms, so I'm so happy with how well they match. Then we've got these cute little turtles. Oop, a bunch of shells. So got some of these like mussel sort of shells, some starfish and sand dollars. These more like swirly shells, and then a few shells with pearls in them. I've got butterflies, light pink, dark pink, blue, and white. There used to be purple, but those ones are gone. Ladybugs, little tiny bees, big moths, a huge like variety, no two are the same. Then we've got these little cats in I think 6 different colors. Then moving on to the next drawer. These are just from my very first set of charms that was just a bunch of different colors. So I've organized them by color. So miscellaneous red charms, miscellaneous yellow, green, blue, purple, pink, white, black, and gold. And then here I've got some coffee to-go cups in silver and 2 gold ones left. And then the last drawer is my pom-pom drawer, which I need to restock because I have tons of pom-poms. I just haven't stocked this drawer yet. And that's the charm tour. And you can kind of mix and match as you'd like just one charm, you can pair 2 or 3 charms, whatever you like. Aw, thank you so much, Deborah. They're so fun. Hey, Christina. I have been loving the charms. Oh yeah, and then there's these, which I haven't unpacked yet because I am not sure if I want to like keep them. They're very, very cute, but they're so much bigger than I pictured. You know, in my head, they were going to be small like all the other charms. It's like, I love the watermelon, the strawberry, like the kiwi. They're all so cute, but they're just so big. So I'm not sure if people want them, I'll use them. But if not, I might actually just send them back. I am a bit of a serial returner when there's things that don't turn out exactly as I expected them. Okay, I'm sorry. I forget who wanted to be next after Deborah. Oh, right. And I was going to give you a little stamp update. Let me find the file. I have so many things going on in my Procreate right now. Okay, so this is So the days of the week are the most popular set that you guys have been asking for. They will be restocked, and then in this same style, I'm going to do extra words like habits, events, mood, brain dump, you know, like some of those other bullet journaling titles like notes, tasks, to do, to buy, whatever. Things like that in the same font. So they'll all be matchy-matchy. And then I've been working on an alphabet as well, which has been tricky to get right. So here's one that I've been working on, is this like calligraphy style. The only thing is with stamps, you know, they're not actually going to connect. There's going to be a gap here between the letters. So I'm not sure how I feel about that yet. Like if I'm even going to go forward with the calligraphy ones, because I feel like I would love to if it worked out perfectly, but I know it won't work out perfectly. So I'm not sure if I want to do it imperfectly or if I just don't want to do it. You know what I mean? Like we could release them and then you would just have gaps between each letter that you could either fill or just treat them as like, you know, separate letters that are just done in a calligraphy style. But I'm not sure how I feel about that. So I am going to continue workshopping these. But yeah, that's just, so they're peg style stamps, like kind of the letters click together so that you can stamp one whole word at a time. But the letters don't come completely flush. So there's no way for me to make the letters actually connect. That's the big problem. So I'm not sure if I'm going to proceed with that or just do something different. Alternatively, I have just like a printed little font like this. Sorry, you can see the template letters underneath. That's kind of confusing. But alternatively, I have just like a cute little printed font that I know I would like. And then they also make calendars that click together, which I think I want to make this smaller, like the letters smaller. But anyways, that's what I'm working on. So I have that calligraphy font, but I know it's not going to be a seamless execution. So I'm trying to decide if I want to even bother with it or just do the printed ones that will work better. So yeah, that's where I'm at. But for sure we'll be relaunching the days of the week, months of the year with some additional words. Yes, Jack, I do months. I do the full month as well as abbreviated months. Yeah, Deborah, the difficult part with trying to line them up if you do one at a time is that the base of the stamp is not transparent. It's blue normally is how Contact Crafts does it. And so it would be very difficult to like perfectly line it up. You know what I mean? But yeah, I do have whole word stamps, days of the week, months of the year, full form, abbreviated form, and then extra bullet journal related headings. But then we're also working on an alphabet set and then perhaps some doodles as well. Okay, that was the iPad Air. Stevie, they'll definitely spill over tomorrow. My boys should be waking up any moment. So I will have to go up with them. Oh, Javaya, sorry if I am not pronouncing your name properly. You would like to be next? I don't know yet when I'll relaunch them. Hopefully soon, but I really don't know because I need to do my side of things with locking in the alphabet and then they need to do their side of things with the production and everything. So it's TBA. Okay, we've got a green journal to pack today. This is the first green one we've packed on live, which, oh, I love the green. So cute. Oh, I am. Okay. So we've got charms, name page, and then the cover along with that. Gold J with a strawberry. Sounds good. Ooh. Strawberries are in the next drawer. Just may as well get my hardware while I'm here. Oh yeah, totally. So ditch the strawberry, go with a circle, the white circle J, and then a pom-pom. Aye, there we go. Okay, but keep the strawberry. Keep the strawberry, okay. And then what color of pom-pom would you like? I can show you what I've got unless you already know what you want. I've got all these ones that I haven't opened yet, if you see a color that you like. Most of the colors are the same as the ones that I used to have, but there are some different ones. And then I have this green that matches the green journal pretty perfectly. Whatever I think would be cute. That's... What do you guys think? I am a green pom-pom fan. Big time. But there's other cute options too. I'll put the strawberry and the J onto their charms, and then we can look at the different pom-pom colors and see what looks good. Just a sec. Strawberry is just giving me trouble. There we go. Aw, cute Deborah, I love that idea. All right. We can do this. Ugh, no, we can't. Try that again. Okay. It's just getting worse. Okay, there we go. We got the strawberry and the J. So that's what we're working with for charm ribbon number 1. Ribbon number 2, we're choosing a pom-pom. So here are the candidates that I would like to present. Remember, we're pairing with this. So let me see here. I've got one more red. We could do white, you know, neutral, matches the J, green matches the journal, and then these 3 would all kind of match the vibe of the strawberry. The middle one is kind of the best match, but I don't know, what do you guys think? And Javaya, if you want to just choose one, just choose one. If not, I'll take the feedback from everyone else. Last red, red. Let the group decide. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to start a poll. Or is there a moderator here who would want to do a poll? For 5 options? If not, I can do it. Let me pull you guys down here. Poll. 1 minute long, 5 options. It's up in the corner there. So you should see a little sort of clipboard looking icon right underneath my name. This is what we're voting on, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 to pair with this strawberry. I am gonna start on the name page here. Javaya with stacked calligraphy. What color of calligraphy or what color of theme would you like to go with for your name page, Javaya? the chocolate strawberries or a matcha theme. I'm tempted to do the matcha theme. Is that okay with you? Just because it would a strawberry matcha theme work? Well, now the poll is over. I may as well do the charms first and then we'll decide the theme. Okay, option 4. How do you feel about that, Javaya? Are you good with the result of the poll? That would be this one here. Thank you so much for your order, Christina. Are you happy with this pick here, Javaya, to match the strawberry? Or would you like to change that? Overrule. Okay, cool with you. Perfect. Let's do it. Oy. Oh, do the pink? This one? Oh, did pink win? Was I wrong? Sorry, guys. Nice. Thanks for taking us with you, Kaylee. Oh, red did win, but we just changed it. Okay, all good. Sometimes I do get it wrong. I just quickly glance up at the poll and then don't, you know, process which one is actually that number. Absolutely. If Javaya wants pink, that's what we'll do. And then we'll do a little star. Stevie, that was you? You're funny. All right, strawberry matcha name page. So I'm thinking green lettering, and then I'll grab my pink that matches that that pom-pom. All right, let's do. Okay, and then I'm gonna do like a little like iced matcha over here with some strawberries floating in it and then a couple little extra strawberries over there. So that we do the strawberry matcha sort of deal. Ooh, let's actually make it fade from green to pink for the matcha. That's what we'll do. And have it kind of, you know how much it kind of swirls. I'm gonna put a little strawberry in it though, aside from the fade. Okay, and then where did I put my blender? I think it's in here. Oh, wrong, it's over here. We'll blend in some green. Color that out. Oy. Just missed the lid on the marker twice and got green marker all over my fingers. All right, and then we'll blend in some pink. Okay, there we go. All right, and then let's add a few extra little strawberries up here and some sparkles and some white gel pen. Maybe another one down here. All right, white gel pen on the letters. All right. I love how that little strawberry matcha turned out. I've never done anything like that. That turned out so cute. Okay, and then you ordered charm and a name page, so the freebie today is an extra customization. Do you want the custom cover, Javaya? Thank you guys. I love this one too. This was such a fun one. I love this color pairing. Like, I'm so glad we went with this pom-pom. It's just so perfect with this theme. Okay, yes, you can. Let me grab a thank you card so I can write that down. All right, yeah. And then we're gonna write reading journal. Let me see. Reading journal with the strawberry. I'll probably do strawberry because I feel like the dome cup, I'm still getting the hang of my cutting machine and I am not great at cutting small details yet. I don't know if it's my cut settings, my blade settings, whatever, but okay, so we'll call it reading journal. And we'll add a strawberry. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for your order, Javaya. Let me, for those of you who just tuned in partway through that one, let me show you what we did for Javaya's journal. We've got a J with a strawberry and then a pink pom-pom to match the strawberry matcha name page in our matcha colored journal. And then, so today's special is you order however many customizations you want and you get one free. So Javaya will be getting the cover customization for free. We're gonna write reading journal with some strawberry doodles. That though I will do off camera because it's a bit of a process. But thank you so much for your order, Javaya. I am gonna put that down here and I really need to go see if my husband is okay with hanging out with the boys for a bit so I can pack another order or two. If not, I might just have to come back like tonight or tomorrow to pack more. But I'll go check with him. I'll be back in just a second. Let me put something here for you to look at. Sorry, he was like upstairs and completely on the opposite end of the house, not in his office right beside me like I thought. But I'm back. Okay, so sorry, can you guys remind me who was wanting to go next? Sheena was next? All right, Sheena, let me pull up your order here. Sheena, there we go. Oh, the brown ones are sold out just for now. I'm gonna restock them as soon as possible. I just wanted to test out my new shipping partner before releasing all of them, but I can put more browns in stock ASAP if people are looking for them. Alrighty, Sheena, let me read what we've got here. Gold S and a coffee cup, and then Sheena with a coffee theme. Sounds good. So let me pull a gold S, and if you change your mind about anything or you want to see other options, you just let me know. We've got the coffee cup, the gold S. Grab my hardware. Maybe the white S. Whoop. Which one do you think? Gold S or white S? I'll just wait for you to confirm before I lock it in. Oh my goodness. This is just rolling away. I'm gonna Get that one onto a loop. You like the white one? Okay, perfect. Ay. Okay, I'm guessing I'll only have time for 1 or 2 more, like Sheena, and then maybe 1 more. So hers would be the one. Yes, but I could come back on tonight, or of course tomorrow I'll be live as well. This one. Ay, my goodness, these. It's not the charms. It's just me at this point. User error. Yeah, seriously. I know. I was thinking about, oh, I should add like little charm bookmarks or little charm like pencil pouches or something to my Etsy shop. And then I was like, who am I kidding? The charms are, for some reason, the most challenging part of the process to me. Why would I make that an even more prominent aspect in my Etsy shop? I love them for the journals, but I don't think I'll be expanding them anywhere else because I've just got... These fingers are just a little bit too big, and I don't have a pair of pliers to hold it, which I believe you guys would probably work well, but the one time I tried it, it didn't. Okay. So, and then Sheena, for your coffee theme name page, would you like to stick with brown, or do you have like kind of an accent color that you want to pair with it? That is the second last gold coffee cup. I might need to order more of those. There is her charm pairing. We've got the gold coffee cup with the white and gold S. You like the name Sideways? Yay. We haven't done any of those yesterday. Green or a muted blue / teal. Okay. Cute. So let me pull up what I think of when you say that. So this one is definitely like a muted tealish blue. Also, this one is more on the green side of the spectrum, but also kind of like muted teal sort of color. Do either of those jump out at you? Or I can choose. I'm fine with that. And then we'll pair it with a brown for some coffee doodles. Maybe a light brown as well. You like the first one? Okay, cute. Let's do that. All right, and then we'll do Sheena Sideways, yes. Do you care iced coffee or hot coffee for your coffee doodle? Iced coffee, I would do similar to Javaya's journal. Ooh, iced coffee. Okay, perfect. I like doodling both types of coffee, but iced coffee is probably my preference. So let's do this. Leave a few like ice cubes, kind of. Color those in with just a light tan. Oh, can't see the drawing well, sorry. And I'm gonna sprinkle some like coffee beans and sparkles around here. Let's add some white gel pen to the coffee beans and to the letters. All right, and then, so for today, we're doing a free customization. So Sheena, would you like the cover design in gold foil? And if so, what would you like on your cover? Oh, I forgot to do the white gel pen over here, but that's okay. I'm gonna do the sparkles first so that I don't drag my hand through them. Yeah, this one was nice and quick. If all of my personalizations were this quick, I'd be able to fit a lot more into a live. I need to work on just like pumping them out. Also, that's my hand that can't snap, so why did I use that one? There we go. No, thank you, Sheena, for your order. Name is fine for the cover page, or the front cover. Sounds good. Let me write that down here. All right, thank you so much for your order, Sheena. I will do the front cover, just not on camera. And I am sorry, I keep forgetting who was saying was going next. I'm trying to scroll back and see. But it's been a while, I guess, since we mentioned that. Catherine. Okay, thank you, Shaylee. Catherine. Okay. Let me find your order here, Catherine. Ooh, I have a Catherine with a K, but are you with the C? Oh, I also have a Catherine with the C. Would you look at that? Catherine with the C ordered pink. Well, sorry, petal. You know, technically Blush actually won the poll. I went with all of the names that won the poll except for the pink one because I don't know, Blush was just a little bit too soft sounding for this one, I thought. So that was the only poll that I vetoed. The other ones I went with the poll results. I loved them. The Matcha, Espresso, and Glacier. Very cute, but I just felt like Petal was a little bit more fitting for this one. All right. So, Catherine, we've got a white sea and a cat themed one. Perfect. Let me pull out your white sea and then show you the cat options. Aye. Mrs. C, you can note that for sure. You don't need to. I pack like every order on Etsy, or sorry, on Live. So if you're at a live and you're like, hey, I ordered a journal from you, I'll pack yours. I usually wait until the person who ordered is actually in my live, but sometimes it doesn't line up that way. So these are the, I know you said cat related. These are just like straight up cats, if that's what you want. Let me see here. I know I have another one. There, that one. Okay, I think that's it, because these, these two were obviously misprints. Look at the face. So funny. I may as well just trash those. I know, the calico cat is so cute. What would you like, Catherine? But yeah, if you do make a note on Etsy that you want it packed on Live, I'll for sure pack it on Live, but my default is to pack on Live, so you don't need to make that note. BC coloring, hopefully October, November, but I don't know. There's always so many variables with shipping and customs and all of that. Sarah, hey, thank you so much for joining. Okay, and I don't know, do you want these on the same charm or the same ribbon or separate, Catherine? Some charms it's hard to decide. I usually default to doing two like flat charms like this on the same one. Separate? Okay. Yes, I do have the one that I just finished for Janelle. It is here. I filmed all of my like Instagram content with it this morning. Took pictures of it, filmed some little like reels and stuff, and then tonight I was planning to film the flip through and then mail it off to her tomorrow. But yes, I do still have Janelle's. If you want to see any themes from Janelle's journal, how they turned out, I can totally show you. No, I have not started Ivy's yet, Sarah. I'm waiting until Ivy can actually be here, which today she said she's not available, which is why I thought it would be a perfect day to just focus on packing empty journal orders. Pink star, is that what you're thinking now, Catherine? Pairing it with the C? Let me show you what I have for pink stars. We could do that and the C on the same bookmark. Pink star and the C and then cat on the other one. Does that sound good? I love that. All the pinks match so nicely. Like all the pinks that we have going on here, the cat and the star and the journal. Oh yeah, I can show you, Jess. It was that cozy breakfast theme. Yes, 3 charms is totally fine. I don't usually do it just because, but we just did 4 on Iris's actually. She picked like, so it's a memory journal for her kids, but she's got 2 kids. So she's going to have like each bookmark kind of be for one kid. So for her son, she did like a B, the letter B, and then a little blue stone. And then for her daughter, she did the letter M with a little strawberry. Let me show you December in Janelle's journal. Yeah, number of charms is not an issue. Charms are so cheap. It's just the time putting them on, but like putting on 3 charms is no different than putting on 2. So there's the cozy breakfast theme that we did for December in Janelle's bullet journal. This was one of my favorites. That was the one. All right, let's get these onto your bookmarks. No problem, Jess. The number stamps on there are part of a full, like, alphabet, numbers, lowercase, uppercase, the whole deal that I got from Paperwrld years and years ago. I do have a link in my bio with, like, a discount. But yeah, that was a long time ago, so I hope they still carry them. Tutorial of how to make the themes. I do tutorials sometimes, like designated tutorials, but I always do it on TikTok live. So like if you want to watch along and like ask questions, and then I always post the replay to YouTube. So if you learn visually, you can always just go like watch it on YouTube. So here's Catherine's charm combo. She's got a little pink cat, gold C with, well, gold and white C with a pink star. And then for your name page, Catherine, the cover was going to be Catherine with hearts. Name page, love yourself in burgundy, hearts and sparkles in pink. Does that sound good? Oh yeah, no, that's totally fine, Catherine. Is that the burgundy I normally use, or is... Oh, that's the one I normally use. This one's a little bit more of a plum. Those two I often pair together. Okay, so we've got love yourself in burgundy and then hearts and sparkles in the pinks. Yes, we can do that. Let me just think of how I want to do that, because yourself takes up quite a bit of space. So I'm going to write that first and then love on top of that. Let's do... All right, and would you be okay if I do like an envelope down here with like hearts kind of streaming up out of it? Does that work with the look that you're going for? Yes, okay. Oh wait, sorry, that wasn't Catherine. Clear. Yes! You're so funny. Not even your journal. Love it. Okay, so let's just do a little... I might outline this in black. Probably will, but for right now I'm just kind of deciding. And I'll just do the little like white gel pen strokes to kind of follow the outline of the hearts. And maybe a few little white gel pen hearts as well. Okay. I think I like the envelope just like that. How is that, Catherine? I'm just trying to look for any recent comments to Catherine or from Catherine to see if it's going well. Let me do your name or your thank you card here. Oh, good. I'm glad you like it. And for your cover, let's see, Catherine with hearts. That sounds good. Thank you so much for your order, Catherine. You're so welcome. Thank you for your order. Thank you all for your support on the launch. It's been just lovely. Okay, and sorry, I wasn't really reading the comments. I know 2 people were asking to be next. Did we decide who was next? Who is next? Shaylee, okay. Let's squeeze Shaylee's in before supper, and then I should go do some cooking, and then I think I can be back this evening, but I'll let you guys know on Instagram if that works. Okay, so Shaylee, broken up with little paw prints, or Shaylee with little paw prints, Shaylee and pink. Oh, okay. So Shaylee, would you like the charms for free? Because today I'm adding one customization for free. I know you ordered a cover and a name page, but if you'd like the charms as well, we'll do the charms as well. Oh, sorry, is it Andrea or Shaylee? Okay, it is Shaylee. Okay. Do you know what you would like for charms? Maybe an S and a cat. Okay, let me pull out the cat options for you. And then I'll pull out the S options for you. Oh, duplicate. Oh, the calico one. Oh, Lauren, you're right. They're not in my link tree. You'll have to click the general link that goes to my Etsy shop because I don't have the, I forgot to add each separate link to my link tree. Sorry about that. Do you know which S you would like, Shaylee? We've got white, gold, pink, or the heart locket. No worries, Lauren. I just listed them today, so I forgot to add them as individual things in my link tree. Thank you for your order, Emily. That's the pink. What are we thinking? Thank you so much for your order, Mrs. C. Let's do pink. Okay. Sounds good. Thank you for the follow and the likes. I appreciate that, you guys. Yeah, the calico has a home. And I do have one more calico. That's hilarious. You guys both said the same thing. It's about time this calico kitty found a home. Yeah, these are the first cat charms to be taken. The pink one and then this one. All right. And so Shayla, you said for name page, you want Shaylee in pink and blue. And do you want to go with the paw print doodle there as well? I know you mentioned that for your cover. Stevie, what's your bunny's name again? Was it Herbert? My guess is Herbert. I remember it having, not Herman, but a funny name. I'm thinking little paw prints. Maybe a little cat. Okay, do you have a preference, cat or puppy? And then pink and blue were the colors that she requested. Oh, thank you so much for your order. Oh, cool, Shaylee. All right, I'm trying to decide if I should do, you said pink and blue for the colors. Should I do pink for the lettering, or will that, then everything is pink? But do we like that? Well, there is one calico left because I had 2 of each cat. Pink lettering, blue lettering, and then a cat. Okay. I feel like pink lettering is cute with a calico cat. So let's do SH. Yeah. Ooh, actually, I think I like this idea. S like this. Is that thunder? I've been trying to figure out if it's thunder or something else. Can you guys hear that? That would have been a really loud thunder if it was, but like it sounded more like thunder than anything else. Or a really long one, I mean. Okay. Sorry, getting distracted by the thunder. Let me pull out my little... Thankfully I have Janelle's here where I did a cat that I was satisfied with, so I'm going to pull that out to copy it. Because cats are definitely not my forte, but if I have a sample... That sounds like thunder, but it doesn't make any sense. It looks so sunny out my window. All right, I'm gonna do a little cat over here. Are they stormy out by you, Angela? I can barely see like between a crack in the blind, but it's blue sky where I'm looking. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, let's do a little kitty cat sitting over here. Little ears. Okay. Get some little whiskers going. And then calico colors, I did this and this. Sorry, I hope I'm not missing any comments from Shaylee. Okay, you like it? Okay, good. I get so in the zone sometimes. I'm like, oh, what if they change their mind about something and I'm doing what they don't want? And do you still want me to incorporate blue, Shaylee? If you do, I would put like a few blue paw prints up here, but if not, I would do those paw prints in maybe like a color that matches the cat. Oh yeah, I can show you his little eye patch. Matching ones to the cat? Okay. I'm just gonna do the gray then. And just like two, I think, because I feel like that'll kind of balance the page more than having them like go all the way across since we've got a little cat over there. Maybe a couple little sparkles. Okay. There we go, Shaylee. It matches your charms like so perfectly. That's such a cute combo. The pink S, pink lettering, and then the calico cat. Very cute. I'm not a cat person, but it turned out well. Oh man, I gotta open a new pack of thank you cards. And Shaylee, on your order form here, you requested the cover to be Shaylee with paw prints. Is that still good with you? Yes, okay. Perfect. Let me write that down. Rylee paw prints. Excellent. That sounds good. So for those of you who are new here or haven't been here the whole time, these journals are just launching today. So the launch day special is one free customization. So we've got the charms as one option, the name page as another option, and then a gold foil cover. So you could do your name, and some doodles, whatever. Those are the customization options, and you get one for free. So if you order two, you get the third one. If you order one, you get to choose another one, you know. Stevie, I'm so sorry, I need to go too. It's almost 5:30 and I haven't started supper. And I told my husband I'd be off between 4:30 and 5, so I am already behind schedule. But I could probably go live tonight, I think. I'll update you guys on Instagram. But yeah, I could do tonight. I can for sure do tomorrow, even if I'm not on live tonight. I do want to start Ivy's journal at some point, but I need to tackle all of these orders first because I don't want to get too far behind on that kind of stuff. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for joining me today. Thank you for all the orders. Launch day went so well. Let me see here. 20 sales. That's amazing. That's probably the most sales I've ever had in a day. I'm so grateful for you guys. Lots of you guys know my story. I'm a stay-at-home mom of 2. This is my nap time and nighttime little side hustle. And so your orders do truly mean the world to me. It's because of your viewing, your orders, all of that, that I'm able to stay home with my kids and have a blast doing a side hustle that I love. So thank you guys so much. Like I said, I will hopefully go live tonight, but I will update you in my Instagram story whether or not that's happening. And then whether I go live tonight or not, I will for sure be live tomorrow. I'm thinking evening, if that works for you guys. And yeah, anytime, if you have placed an order with me, I will not pack it until you're on live. So once you get here, just let me know, like, hey, I'm here on live. I placed an order with you, and I can pack that for you. So we got through a good chunk of orders today on this live. I want to say like 9. So that means we've got 11 more from today's launch to pack, which will either be this evening or tomorrow. We also have Ivy ordered a full 12-month custom journal, so we want to start that this week as well. I sell journals, yeah. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for all of your support. Yes, you will still get the freebie even if your order is packed tomorrow. If you placed your order today, you get today's freebie. So today, because it is launch day, you get one customization for free. And yeah, the new discount code, I was saying this a little bit earlier, the new discount code for my shop is just live stream. I put my shop on holiday mode this weekend, changed all the pricing, so now it's technically 10% off instead of 50% off, but that's because I lowered all of my prices to make it just, yeah, it was just kind of silly having everything more expensive and then making it 50% off. But anyways, you can use the code livestream if you do place your order, get one free customization, and I will pack them up either tonight or tomorrow. And if you want to know exactly when, you can check out my Instagram stories because that's where I let you guys know that kind of stuff. So thank you all so much for joining, and I hope you have a good evening. Check out my Instagram story if you would like to know